All right, what's up, everybody? What's up, Valhalla? Sports Talk is on the air. Dodgers versus Guardians, game two of the three-game set from Cleveland. Dodgers win game one yesterday, looking to win today and go 500 on this current road trip. Dodgers 33 and 21 on the year, Cleveland 29 and 21. It's a 3:10 start Mountain Standard Time. That is 6:10 on the East Coast. Shout out to the early arrivals, Sheila in the house, Viking Jerome, and Yosemite Hiker up in here, up in here. Freddie Freeman showing class again with donation to Sons Hospital. There we go. All right, y'all. The pitching matchup today is Landon Knack. Excuse me, check that. Check that, y'all. Knack was just interviewed. It's Dustin May. Dustin May versus Tanner Bibby is your starting lineup or your starting pitching matchup. What's up, Andrew? Lambo was going so fast that the tires and wheels looked like they weren't even moving. Exactly. Nothing but speed, bro. Nothing but speed in the Lambo today. I don't know. I might be getting sick, y'all. Might be getting sick. Anyway, today's home run bobblehead. Dia de los Dodgers is today's home run bobblehead. Andrew up to 80,000 points. Well, let's get some predictions on who you guys think's going to win today. Put my prediction in the chat. Smitty has the day off. My prediction 7-4 Dodgers. I'm going to put home runs. Homers by rushing and Tommy. Rushing and Tommy today. Dodgers going to win 8-6 is Andrew. 8-6. All right, I got a kink in my a bit of a kink in the old microphone, y'all. Headset. All right, 13 in the house, 12 likes. CeeLo's going to be streaming the Braves tonight. I don't know, y'all. I think I'm feeling kind of sick today. Kind of sicky. But shout out to the 13 real ones up in here, up in here. I think I'm going to dump some points right here, y'all. I think I'm about to dump some points. All right, so 50,000 points just dropped to everybody in the chat currently. 50,000. Oh, Shiva got some. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Make it rain, says Rubio. Make it rain. I'll bet Dodgers 10,000. It's 5 a.m. here in rainy Bangkok. Muncie and Betts, my home run picks. Good luck, man. The Circle K honor points, they do not. Valhalla has enough points to buy the Dodgers. I don't think so. I don't think so. If it's not a B, if it's not at least a B, a billion, I definitely don't have enough. Excuse me. So Otani, Betts, Freeman, Hernandez, Muncie, Pajes, Conforto, Rushing, Edmond. What's up, Viking Jerome? Uh, I'm thinking of doing something here, y'all. Let me see if it works. What the hell is it? Man, I'm not sure why I'm not feeling so well this afternoon, y'all.
Is here to help you dominate.
Don't ever take a player that you don't intend to keep all year. Don't do it. It's terrible management.
Fantasy Sports Radio, your home for fantasy sports. Channel 87 and on the Sirius XM app.
No one brings you the passion of the beautiful game quite like SiriusXM FC.
Would you believe this?
Whether it's live matches from the EPL, MLS, the NWSL, or the UEFA Champions League.
This is sensational!
Or live talk shows featuring the sport's most entertaining experts.
You don't get to say, I don't feel like making that play right now. You make the play.
It's the world of soccer at your fingertips.
How mouth-watering is that?
SiriusXM FC, channel 157 in the car, and streaming on the SiriusXM app.
This is Dave LaGreca, creator of the biggest pro wrestling show on the planet, Busted Open. Don't miss myself and my Hall of Fame cast and crew as we break down every story in and out of the ring and talk to the top names in the business, like the legend himself, The Undertaker.
I'm actually glad to be on a real show.
Catch Busted Open live every day from 9 to noon Eastern on SiriusXM Fight Nation, channel 156 and on.
You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'll just call it. I'll just call it. Dustin May this season 2-4, 4.09 ERA, 1.24 WHIP, and 9 starts. Why is everyone hating Teoscar in right field? He's more than okay there. What's up, Michael Franco? What is up? No, man. I think with Teoscar, man, it just seems to me like he lets a lot of things just drop in front of him, bro. And I don't think he's very aggressive throwing either. But that's where I'm at with Teoscar and Wright. All right, they just went live to the stadium. It's Davis and Hershiser on the call. Mark Guest in the house. What's up, Mark? What is up? Meatloaf. That's what we're supposed to have tonight, Mark. That's what we're supposed to have this evening. They said what kind of bugs these were that are all over this field. Well, it's just going to be something tonight with that shit, with them bugs. I don't know what, but there's going to be something. Someone's going to eat a bug or get one in their eyeball. Something's going to happen with these bugs. Yep, Meatloaf was the singer. Or Meatloaf was the group, right? Meatloaf was the group. Leftover barbecue and some chicken wings for Rubio from yesterday. There you go. What's the X factor tonight? Says Michael Franco. What do you think, man? What do you think? I'm hoping that it's rushing. I think Dalton Rushing needs to have him a big game. I think it'd be nice for Rushing to have a big game today. Chris Taylor, by the way, last night for the Angels, Chris Taylor went 0 for 3 in that game. The Angels got beat by the Yankees 5-1. The Angels' only run came on a home run by the leadoff hitter. Armando Castillo Lomeli checks in from Tijuana, Mexico. What's up, man? What is up? What is going on, Armando? Armando, you might like the old home run bobblehead today, man. I don't know if you've ever seen her. But there she be. There she be. No early bird dinner. I'll probably eat after. It's probably gonna be meatloaf though. Nufo. Hospital stays stink. Are you in the hospital right now, Sheila? Not ideal. Michael Conforto, the second lowest batting average in the MLB. Oh my goodness. It's Dia de los Dodgers is what they call it. Glad CT3 is an angel now. A vet to show how it's done in the clubhouse. That's my girl. She's a hottie, says Armando. Do you see what number she's wearing, Armando? She's wearing the 24. The 24. David Catalano with $2 Valhalla. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. So I don't know, y'all. Today was normal. Today was all normal. I went and laid down for about 30 minutes prior to taking a shower for the stream, and I don't know, got out of the shower, and I just haven't felt real great since then. So I apologize. I'll call this as best as I can. We'll see what we can do tonight. See what we can do. I don't feel very conforto with Michael in the lineup. He has to go, says Alfredo. I see what you did there, sir. I see what you did there. See what you did there. Oh, hey, Homer odds plus 240, says Co. He's not hitting a leadoff home run today, Co. So don't do it. Don't do it. But Conforto has exit velocity and a high barrel rate. You should have said Conforto go to keep up the puns. Comfort no is what I call him. So it's kind of cloudy skies in Cleveland today. Maybe that'll keep the bugs down a bit. Maybe that'll keep them down a little bit tonight. Them flying bugs kind of like to have the heat, you know. But of course, the lights in a stadium, they're so bright. So I don't remember if it was yesterday when Otani hit the home run or the game before, but he hit the shit out of his head in whatever dugout that was. I think it was the one at a City. He hit his head so hard on a fixture in the dugout accidentally. I'm glad he's okay. Apparently, 3 times in baseball history, the leadoff hitter has hit a home run for the same team. So Tani trying to tie a record that's only happened twice before. Tanner Bybee is on the bump. He's a California native. What's up, Asia? Did Valhalla eat 5-week-old ceviche? Do you mind if I join you all? Says Summer Obe. What's up, Obe? What is up, sir? All right, we got a 3D icon. I don't believe it, though. I don't believe it that it's going to hold. Dodgers win 6-3. Yesterday I called the Otani home run. Says Jose. Still trying to get it synced up here. Let me fast forward this as far as it'll go. All right, here we go. Right, so I'm going to get her synced up on the first pitch, y'all, and away we will go. Michael Lowe, Otani has more homers off 115 miles an hour off the bat than any other play in history. I don't know if they were recording that stat in the Babe Ruth days. I don't know if they were recording exit velo in the old Babe Ruth days. Right, here we go. Otani in the box there. On 3D land, he's holding the bat, but he's sitting down being a catcher. And that first pitch to Otani is a called strike. Called strike. Otani did have a home run off this pitcher last year. Another swing and a miss, though. No balls, 2 strikes. Otani's home run off of Bybee, is what they're calling him this year, was his 45th of the year at Dodger Stadium. No balls, 2 strikes here. Bybee hides behind that glove. The righty looks in at his catcher and delivers that ball down in the dirt. In the dirt, y'all. So off speed, off speed, off speed is the pitch sequence here so far. The 1-2 pitch. Otani fouls it off to the left side. This is what I like, y'all. This is what I like. Make this guy pitch. Make him work. One ball, 2 strikes. He takes that pitch clock right down to the last second, and Otani fouls it down at the plate. I got Rushing and Tommy to hit home runs today, Alashiva. I posted that before you even, but the 1-2. Ooh, misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 6 pitches already. Ooh, 2, and strikes out Otani looking. So he gets him with a fastball finally. Right over the plate. All right, that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch. Outside or inside for a called strike. That was fastball, Richter. Next pitch. Betts fouls it straight back. And Mookie in an 0-2 hole. In other words, Mookie is not making him work, y'all. He's just swinging at him all of everything that comes towards him. Dave Roberts working on some sunflower seeds in the Dodger dugout. Next pitch. All right, Betts lays off that one outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 to Mookie. He gets called looking at it outside edge. Called strike for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts. All right, Freddie Freeman steps in the box. His rank since April 25th. Average first, hits first, OBP second, SLG fourth, OPS fourth. Freddie rips the first pitch, right field, base hit. Professional baseball player, chat. Professional. Go in the house. All right, Teoscar. Teoscar looks at a called strike right over the plate. Teoscar hitting .303 this year, 10 home runs, 42 RBIs. He looks at the next pitch. That umpire gave it to him on the outside there. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close, and Teoscar calls timeout. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. Teoscar Hernandez trying to get the Dodgers started here in the top of the first in game 2 of this 3-game set from Cleveland. Up high. Way up high. They do check to first, see if he went around. He did not. Offers his first base umpire. Johnny Owen in the house. What's up, Johnny? All right, that pitch outside. 2-2 to Teoscar. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, Teoscar. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Baby strikes out the side. Except for Freddie. He didn't strike him out. He did get 3 strikeouts, though. All right, so here we go. Dustin May will pitch for us today, y'all. If you're coming in late. Can't get a challenge and robo-ump soon enough, says Co. What's up, Johnny? No, I don't feel that hot, man. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know. What is that? At least he swung at it, says Michael Lowe. I hate this commercial, chat. I really do. I really hate this Bet365 commercial. All right, 98 in the house. We're approaching 500 views. Mm. Mm. All right, Quan, Naylor, Ramirez, Manzardo, Santana, Sheeman, Larius, Jones, and Martinez. All right, May only gave up 1 run over 6 innings at Arizona. Well, against Arizona. Next pitch. Called strike to Quan. Told him not to eat that last roller dog. Next pitch for May. Outside ball. May did have 8 strikeouts against Arizona to 1 walk. If he gets it going to where he's like reliable start after start, or at least serviceable start after start, look out, y'all. Look out. Juan, base hit, left field. Okay, so that'll bring up Naylor. Juan going. They say they didn't get him. It was close. Rushing has shaved off his mustache, y'all. I think they got him. LA challenging the safe call at second. Yeah, so Rushing has cut off his mustache, y'all. He looks like a baby face. What's up, Bruce Davis? May could be a solid number 3 in the rotation. Mick in the house. It was definitely close. I don't know. That's the view where you think maybe you got him. It's almost a tie, y'all. Yeah, the call on the field is safe, so I don't see him overturning it. It's so close. What do you think, chat? Overturned, runner is out. And Dalton Rushing guns down Quan, trying to steal second base. Shaved his mustache, the lack of air resistance, the parachute effect, if you will, from the stash allowed him to get up off his knees and fire that bad boy down. And Mookie with a perfect tag. Swipe tag. Outside called strike here to the next one. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Naylor. Naylor hitting 194 with 7 home runs, 16 RBIs. I want him to be out, says Crystal Maxwell. Rushing his head of cannon so far in the big, says Summer O. The 2-1 to Naylor. Bounced foul, 2-2. Base out. Two. Ripped to Freddie. Freddie says, I got it. Tags the bag. Two-way. Two-way chat. Benjamin's son checks into the chat. What's up, Benjamin? Rushing was a very good catcher at Louisville, says Johnny Owen. All right, we got some umpire cam down the first base line, y'all. Camera just sticking out of his chest like a cyborg. I don't know what happened to Ramirez here, but he is bent over, leaning on his bat. They fouled it off his left toe. Next pitch. Inside ball, 1 ball, 1 strike to the dangerous Ramirez. Ramirez this season, 313, 9 home runs, 26 RBIs. He's got a 19-game hitting streak. This ball fouled off. Breaking news, Valhalla to bring back the Magnum PI mustache this summer. A 1-2. Outside for a ball. Some ballage. 2 balls, 2 strikes. May sends the 2-2 downrange. Ramirez turns on it. How do you hit that pitch? It was in on his feet. My man out here just swinging, no problem. Freaking golf shot. Scheiser said he's looking for anything from his toes to his nose. The 2-2. Bounce foul again. You just walk this guy so you don't get your pitch count up to 30. Intentional walk. My God. This guy be just swinging at anything, and he gets contact every time. Scheiser saying he wants the high cheese. The 2-2. High and outside. High and outside. Full count. 3-2. 3-2. Kyle Manzardo on deck for the Guardians. He is their home run leader. The 3-2 from May, pitch 18. Ripped foul again. A must win on the road, says Joshua. Ramirez is a machine, says Crystal Maxwell. I'm still tripping on what Pat said yesterday, says Bostrom. This ball hit right field. Foul. I'm telling you, they should have just walked this fool instead of pitching 30 pitches to his ass. He's going to hit anything you throw at him. Might not hit it well, but he hits it. I think we might have him timed on both the changeup and the fastball. The 3-2 from May. Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there, you got struck out by May. What a battle that was, chat. What a damn battle that was. Ramirez doesn't have a bat. I'm doing the Otani thing, says Bostra. Let me bring this in so I can see the chat. Let me bring in this laptop. It's a little bit closer. May skipping off the mound, says Summerall. What you talking about, Bostrom? You don't know what you're talking about, Bostrom. 8 strikeouts for May last week. What you talking about? What do you think about Chris Taylor joining the Angels? I'm happy, actually, Joshua. I was happy he got signed by them. I think it's a perfect place for him. I hope he bounces back. I really, really do. I hope he bounces back and has a great year. Last night it was wild, y'all. I watched the first 2 innings of that game, and a lot of ex-Dodgers on the field, of course. You had Yarborough pitching for the Yankees. You had, obviously, Bellinger in center field, and you had Chris Taylor in center field for the Angels. All right, Max Muncy at the plate, y'all, to start us off here after 1. Called strike to start him off. Muncy looking. Muncy looking at that one, y'all. Up high to him, evens it up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Muncy's average 205, 3 home runs, 21 RBIs. He made a nice catch last night. A Dodgers pickup game. Yeah, but it's still wild to me that the COO and I went to that game a couple years ago when May injured his arm and had to get the Tommy John. We were at that game. It happened against Arizona. Next pitch to Muncy, a called strike outside edge. Yeah, that was a fun play, El Shiva. That was fun. All right, they walked him. Free base. Free base for Muncy. Are they really, Richter? I've never heard that, but all right, Pajes, y'all. Here comes Pajes to the plate. 267, 9 home runs, 30 RBIs. Outside edge, ball 1. This is my story of the first third of the season, y'all, is how Pajes went from We're going to cut him or send him back to OKC to an everyday player on this roster. Max Muncy steals second base, everybody. Please pick your mouths up off the floor. Thievery. Thievery by Max Muncy. Max out here stealing bases, y'all. Taking walks. Bounce foul by Pajes. His superpower getting walks. That's like a double, says Richter. Pajes. There we go. Base hit over the second baseman's head. Muncy is running really fast. The throw to the plate, and he's safe. And the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead. You can't stop fast Max Muncy, y'all. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. I Conforto, y'all. Home run here, chat. Over to first. Conforto about to hit a bomb, chat. It's bizarro world right now in Cleveland, y'all. Conforto is about to hit a blast. A 2-run shot to make it 3-0 Dodgers. Up high ball. He has deceptive speed. Max the Flash. Mad Max was running out of his terror dome. Swing and a miss by Conforto. 1 ball, 1 strike. Look at Bostrom's little extra base hit celebration. The 1-1. Up high ball. Muncy knows very well who he is and what he brings, as El Shiva. Nice hits, says Crystal. The 2-1. Ground ball. Base hit. Left center. Pajes will head for third. And the Dodgers have runners on the corners and no outs here in the top of the first. They are in business like Budweiser. He couldn't hit a giant beach ball off a tree, says Michael Lowe. Off a tee or a tree. Swing and a miss by Rushing. Rushing, one of my called shots today, y'all. And he has definitely shaved off the mustache. Baby face. Fouled off. The world is going to end because of him getting a hit. On base percentage and runs scored are, in essence, the most important hitting stats. 2-0. All right, line drive, base hit, center field. That'll score Pajes. 2-0 Dodgers. 2-0, baby. Still ain't an out. Still no outs. 2 for 2 with runners in scoring position. Alfredo Conforto got a base hit. Yep. Exactly. You predicted the hit. All right, that'll bring up Tommy, y'all. Tommy Edman coming up. Is Cleveland a cheap team when it comes to getting players? I think they're kind of middle of the road. Anyone know for sure? They're not one you hear about a lot when the big names are flying about. Called strike to Tommy to start him off. Ohtani on deck for the Dodgers. Tommy looking serious, y'all. Tommy looking locked in. Outside ball. All right, Obe looking out. All right, the pick off to second. And Conforto gets back to the bag. One one is inside. Yeah, this Tanner Bibbity is having trouble finding the zone, y'all. He's already at 37 pitches. Oh my God, a gift strike call from the umpire. Wow, man, this guy has missed 2 of them now. Unbelievably far outside of the zone. Good job of framing there by the Cleveland catcher. All right, full count now. Another way outside this time. A good 3 feet. Tough for the ump to miss that one. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. No outs here in the top of the second. Dodgers 2. Guardians 0. Three two. Tommy fouls it off. The 3-2. Tommy slow roller, second base. Oh wow, they tag rushing as he's running by. Nice play by the second baseman. Tags rushing on the leg as he's going by, and then throws out the runner at first. Two away, y'all. Runner now on third. That'll bring up Ohtani. Okay, they'll walk Ohtani intentionally. And that'll bring up Mookie. You know, Mookie loves when teams do that. It doesn't make him angry even a little bit. It doesn't make him angry even a little bit. So now runners on the corners with 2 outs. Come on, Mookie. Don't you take this bullshit from these fools. Come on, Mookie. Make him pay. First pitch way up high. This must be where Val relaxes after all the hard work on the show. I struggled today, bro. I was struggling today. Won me a little mini championship, though. All right, that next pitch to Mookie right over the plate, called strike. 1-1 now. All right, this one way up high to Mookie. The look on Mookie's face, y'all, he looks angry. He looks very, very angry right now. They just picked up our trash can. The 2-1. Mookie fouls it off. They just got the trash. The trash just got here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. First and third. Otani looking to make, or Betts looking to make him pay. Outside ball. That's a full count. Bybee currently at 46 pitches, 18 balls, 28 strikes. Otani running. Betts fouls it down at the plate. Come on, Mookie. Hit this shit. Hit it. 3-2. Inside. And they walked him. Free base. Free base for Mookie. So we got the bases full of Dodgers and Freddie Freeman coming to the plate looking for the grand salami, y'all. We are looking for some grand salami-ish from the professional hitter. Look at more than one pitch, Freddie, please. Please. Down low, ball to start him off. At least, Theo, at least $5. Oh, shit, we got buffering in 3D land. Massive buffering. I'll fix it at the break here. 1 ball, no strike to Freddie. Inside ball. Inside ball, y'all. We'll get that boy brought back up in a minute. Get it brought back up in a minute. 2-0. Called strike outside edge. Called strike on the outside edge. 2-1. Freddie a swing and a miss. Oh no, Freddie. Oh no, Freddie. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases full of Dodgers here in the top of the second. This pitch fouled down by Freddie. Come on, man. Next pitch. Down in the dirt. Bounces away. Count goes full. Count goes full, y'all. And you got the bases loaded. So you know Freddie's going to see a meatball here. If Bibby can find the plate, you know he's about to see a meatball. Freddie, swing and a miss. They strike him out. Bruh. Bruh. Anticlimactic. Brenda Wampler in the house. What's up, Brenda? That one hurt my Dodger blue feelings, y'all. That one hurt my Dodger blue feelings. Theo says I'm feeling the stranding tonight. What was that? I don't know what that was. What was that noise? That inning was like making out at a party with a stranger, only to find out it's a cousin of yours. I don't know what that alert was, chat. You heard an alert. Oops. I heard an alert there. Maybe Gabriel Alcantar. Welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. All right, so we got to get this thing synced up again, right? All right, Manzardo coming to the plate here. First pitch from May. Strike one. Strikey one. What is going on with my buttons here, chat? You almost caught me lighting one up. Swing and a miss. Say wingy and a missy. John Silva, what is going on today? What is going on with you today? 2-2 now to Manzardo. Manzardo 217 average, 10 home runs, 28 RBIs. He's up there with a 2-2 count with no outs here in the bottom of the second. Bouncer, foul. Cleveland spends 40% of their revenue on players, 25 in baseball. The Dodgers spend 73%. Swing and a miss. Take a seat over there. You got struck out by May. That'll bring Santana up. Santana has long socks, chat. Santana has long socks. He looks ridiculous. He looks like he's wearing shorts. Outside ball. Someone tell this fool that's not how you wear your baseball pants. Ripped. Foul into the net. This ball hit to Freddie. The bat shatters. And he's going to be safe, y'all. Freddie flubbed it. Tommy tried to get it. And May was covering. And this bat, like, busted it in half down the middle. Freddie was like, nah, dog. Nah, dog. That's way too much lumber flying over here. And that ball ate him up. A rare fielding blunder by Freddie. They'll probably give him an error there, though. Called strike to Sheeman. Santana wears shorts. The car hopping Sonic. Curve in the house. The shorts look as a no. I agree, bro. When I first looked up and saw it, I was like, what the hell is this? He looks like a fucking rodeo clown. Santana on the weekend spends his time at the local rodeo clowning. Freaking flubbing Freddie Freeman. I'll punch out, take a seat over there. You just got struck out by May. It looks like the bottom part of Big Bird's costume. Just checking if you got my 2 memberships. You shut your mouth, Andrew. Shut your mouth. Well, Shiva doesn't care how many strikeouts there truly are. She's just getting her K on. Called strike. The bottom of Big Bird's costume. Sela in the house. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Fool. Mama. Oh, man. How many is that for real? For May? 5? I don't know what the true number is, y'all. I think it's 5, but I could be wrong. And often am. And often am. What are all these vampires doing? Oh, this is a murder robot. Huh. 4Ks for me. The Dodgers have struck out 4 times as well. Exactly. Alvin Klein ain't no friend of mine. I don't want nobody's name on my behind. May better keep working hard. He's getting limited run support, says Theo. Theo, I'm going to need you to calm down, sir. I'm going to need you to calm down, Theo. All right, here's an aerial shot of Queens. No, downtown Cleveland, y'all. Actually, this would be the burbs because the big buildings are in the background. Tay Oscar. What's up, Carlos Valdez? Let's get some runs for Dustin May. Pitch 57. Outside. It's an interesting stat brought up by Hershiser. The Dodgers have been the first team to score in every game on this road trip, and their record is 2-2. Called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Teoscar. Two one, fouled off by Teoscar. Stranding, bases loaded, gets me steamed for at least 2 more innings, says Theo. My ear's bugging me. 2-2, chat. Teoscar swinging a missy. And he yells at himself, Mamma mia. One away here, one away, chat. Hey, did anyone watch the 3D there to see if Teoscar made a hand motion after he struck out? I wish I'd have been watching. Max fouls the first pitch off with much anger. The 0-1 to Muncy. Muncy watches strike 2. It wasn't even a foot in front of his nose. He was bent over so far. Max Muncy now has 2 stolen bases this year. His career high is 4. He got one earlier. Down low ball. 1-2. I don't know. I might be getting a cold, Bostrom. I might. I don't know. Max popped it up. Lets out an We got a lot of fielders here. The center fielder makes the catch. 2 away. Elishiva, you want to try to come on stream? Do you want to try to appear on stream, Elishiva, today? See if we can make it work. Down low, called strike to Pajes. Popped up. All right, 1, 2, 3. I think you do sound slightly ill, Valhalla says for 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 All right, so I'm gonna lower these screens here because I got to bring up the Discord. We'll see how bad this affects the 3D as well, chat. Elishiva, be ready to mute your phone if you have to. Oh, I need to be more presentable. Okay, we won't do it today. All right, here's what I'm gonna do, y'all. Here's what I'm gonna do. Go to the anyone that wants to, go to the free for all chat. Let me find this thing. There it is. Now remember, our collab cam, copy. I'll minimize that bad boy. All right, go into the free for all section, and I'm dropping a link. This is wide open, y'all. This is very dangerous. This is very dangerous for me, but it says join stream. Click on that if you want to try to come online. And be aware, I will probably mute you if there's heavy feedback. This has already affected the 3D. But if you're in there, please let me know. If you're in there, let me know. But you click on that link, that'll bring up a deal, and you click join stream or something, and then I'll see you in the waiting room and bring you in. Fouled off. COO, will you come and look at this dog? 4. Ground ball, right side. All right, so we're well behind already. It's made the 3D angry. It's made the 3D rather angry. So let me get this back. Let me see if there's anybody in there. I don't see any takers yet. This ball hit. Right field. Teoscar ranges to his right, makes the catch. Two way, just like that. I'm getting skip frames detected 25%. Are you guys seeing buffering? If you just want to be up there and not talk, that's fine too. Just mute your mic. But are you even 18 yet, Andrew? Yeah, you got to be at least 18, y'all. I can't be having you up here on camera if you're not over 18. No buffering on your end. Okay, 1-0 to Quan, the leadoff hitter. Up high. I couldn't tell what the umpire called there. 1-1. Let's all do it. Says Ferdinand. I wouldn't put you up, bro. I don't even know who the hell you are. Outside ball. Parents will sue, says Patricia. Exactly. 2-1. Outside ball. Three one here to Quan. All right, he walked him. Is that the first walk of the day for May? Rubio says, I can't, Val. I'm not presentable either. Called strike, outside edge. So this whole thing about skip frames, this is the first time in a long time we've seen that on OBS. But it happened through the stream yesterday. Have you tried taking zinc? No. I don't have any stage makeup. Witness protection program for Johnny. Do you all remember the Super Bowl stream when Big Zig came on via that deal? Worked out real good. All strike. All right, a throw over to Freddie. Juan gets back. Juan gets back. This is just a 2-run lead for the Dodgers, y'all. It's just a 2-run lead. I felt like it was going to be more than that. Runner going. Strike 3, though. All right, May gets the K. May gets the K, y'all. That's how it always is, Bostrom. I remember when Parsons was on the stream. That was actually a different way that we did it with Parsons. This is a feature that is now built into Streamlabs. I still ain't got nobody in there, though, y'all. Yeah, one walk for May so far, Alfredo. Just one walk issued by May. Word salad in the house. What's up, dude? No Yumbo Yaks yet. I think we're still a couple away. I think we're still a couple yaks away. I can't go to it on my iPhone, says Rubio. Well, once you go, tell me if you tried, if it comes up. You should be able to go to it. Swing and a miss by Conforto. Two shots of NyQuil and a tequila shot equals 0 cold, says Michael Franco. How do we join you, says Alfredo. Now, Alfredo, if you're in the Discord server, there's a section called Free for All, and you click on that link. It's the last post in the Free for All section. Swing and a miss. Conforto strikes out for the first out here in the top of the fourth. That'll bring up Dalton Rushing here. One of my called shots today. YouTube has all the evidence and my real handle, says Johnny Owen. All right, called strike here. One ball, one strike, one out. Nobody on, top of the fourth. 2-0 Dodgers. Outside ball. I think Big Zig was on his iPhone. No, he was on his computer. He was on his computer when he came on. What's up, Renee Torres? What's up, man? Mexicali in the Rancho. What's up, buddy? What is up? Down low ball. Rushing looks at strike number 3. Ah, come on now. We need Rushing to get it going, y'all. I don't know what that means. Puro Chachanila. I hope that's not bad stuff. All right, Tommy Edman here, y'all. And this guy, Bibby, is still in there. 76 pitches. Bibbity bibbity. I'm going to smoke some trees, says Rubio. All right, base hit right field for Tommy. Little 2-out single action for Tommy Edman. Get some dap from Woodward at first. Yeah, good idea to use Dustin while it's still his month, says Steve Schmidt. You guys are idiots. Ohtani. Ohtani at the plate, y'all. Kaplowy. Kaplowy, left field. Adios. Ohtani goes yard. 20th on the year for Ohtani, y'all. A 2-run shot to left. And the Dodgers take a 4-0 lead. Ohtani said, "Here, Theo." Ohtani said, "Here, Theo, quit your whining. Quit your whining, Theo. Here, have this," says Ohtani. That's a tall wall out there. Outside edge called strike. That's what we're talking about, says let's go, says Carlos. Ohtani's daily home run in Cleveland, says Patricia. How about Mookie? Is Mookie going to get one here? Down low, called strike. 1-2, 1-2 to Mookie. Ohtani 20, most home runs before June in Dodger history. Ohtani's 20 in 2025 is tying Bellinger, who had 20 in 2019. Outside to Mookie to even it up. What's up, FJ? Think this Ohtani guy might win MVP, says Carlos Valdez. Cynthia Garza says LA Dodgers all the way. He's on pace for 60, says let's go the land, says FJ. All right, Betts, fly ball, left field. Quan makes the catch. All right, but we get 2 more, y'all. We get 2 more. I saw that it was typed up there. I thought it was after, Mike, but congrats. You win nothing, but congrats, buddy. Good call. Tough call. It's tough to call an Ohtani home run. Definitely one of the more difficult ones to predict. All right, I'm turning off Collab Cam, y'all. Turning that bad boy off. So I'm going to make the link not work anymore. I'm going to make the link not work anymore and Collab Cam failure on a Tuesday night. Where is Theo? Where's Theo Sam Eagle chat? He does seem to be swinging under everything. Oh, I feel the same. There was also one of the shows, I think on ESPN today, that said that the Cubs have a better lineup than the Dodgers, a better batting lineup than the Dodgers. Might have been that same show, Mick. Appreciate it, Cynthia. One ball, one strike to Ramirez, y'all, who absolutely tortured May last time up. It resulted in a strikeout, but man, he made him throw a lot of pitches. This ball hit, base hit, right center. Base hit right center for Ramirez. Probably better for May to just get that out the way. You didn't give up a home run. You just get him to pop a single out there. And his hitting streak now at 20 games. All right, Manzardo at the plate now. This ripped foul, right side. I've obviously lost the 3D a bit. I'm going to sync her up. The 0-1 from May. All right, Ramirez was taking a lead there. We'd throw it over. Runner going. The throw, safe at second, is Ramirez. Calling shots is like playing roulette. You may win at first, and you lose it all, says Franco. Facts. I'll strike outside edge. Bad call by the umpire. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Manzardo. No outs. Runner on second. Yep, the collab cam caught the Fadeland Express. Struck him out. Pitch number 60 was another K for Dustin May. I feel like my audio in my headphones has gone way down. Fouled off by the guy with the funny looking shorts. Disappointing, chat, that in 3D, Santana is wearing them long pants and looks very different. Outside edge. That's ridiculous, chat. It's funnier every time I see it. Swing and a miss. May is 1K away from Yumbo Yaks. Ramirez is one of the only baseball players to have a knockout in their career. I've got 2 in MLB The Show 25. I've got 2 KOs. Took out pitchers twice. Headshots to pitchers in the show. They usually do like 2 steps and then fall down on their back. 2-2. Misses outside. Rushy gets up. Tells Ramirez, I'll throw you out. Ramirez says, no, you won't. All right, he walks Santana in his shorts. All right, Mark Pryor coming out to talk to May here. Currently at 66 pitches. When he hit Tim Anderson and knocked his ass out. I'm calling a Muncie homer next inning, says Franco. So Daniel Schneemann coming up here, 0 for 1 with a strikeout, 243, 6 home runs. Outside ball. 2.06 ERA for Dodgers starters the last 7 games. It's not too bad. This ball hit hard, right field, it's gone. And just like that, the lead is cut to 1. Kapluya. Launch code initiated. Dodgers 4, Guardians 3. Two-seam fastball, sayonara. May knew it too, y'all. May knew it too. That was a no friggin' doubter there, y'all. 0-1 to Arias. There was the home run he always gives up, says Bostrom. Did I just jinx the Dodgers, says El Gato. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 1-2 now. Down low ball. 2-2 now. Fly ball right field this time. Teoscar back to the wall. Catches it in front of the progressive sign for the second out. Almost. That thing would have bounced off the wall, but man. Up high ball. I saw Theo's bet. All strike. Cleveland had the Yankees on the ropes last year. Yeah, they did in the postseason there. Dodgers need a little motivation, says Theo. Got an ad for UC San Diego. Crazy. It's not crazy. They're listening to you, Elishiva. Up high ball. It's not crazy at all, Elishiva. Those are called targeted ads. They're listening to everything we do. It might not be a human that's listening, but they're recording everything we do. Every keystroke on your computer, every search on your cell phone. Even Johnny's saying he was in the CIA protection program. Probably got him put into a file somewhere. That's probably got him in a file somewhere. Fouled off. Count remains 3-2 to Jones. Not ever? You've never done a search? You sounded excited like you'd been looking it up. Struck him out. Struck him out, y'all. So I think that's Yumbo Yaks activated. That's it for the Guardians. Here come the Dodgers. Who's due up? Who's due up for us? What's up, Leticia Arjona? Muse has a great song called Algorithms. Yeah, Rubio's probation officer probably got a notification on his or her cell phone. No SD search by me. How come you reacted so excitedly? I get the chair exercise program, says Richter. I walked away for 6 minutes and it's now 4-3. Having trouble with your eyes today, Leticia? That's okay, girl. Hope you get to feeling better. Hope you get to feeling better, Leticia. Muncie Homer this evening, says Franco. That was a quick, uncomfortable lead, says Catalano. During the stream, I usually get ads for roof repair, says Elishiva. You don't get ads for stud finders, Elishiva. You don't be getting them ads for the stud finders. Up high to Freddie Freeman. Home Depot. I get cat food ads at Delgato. I get Granger ads all the time, says some robe. Freddie! Line shot to Santana at first. Stupid looking shorts. One away. I'm having a chill dog for dinner, says Bruce. How does the algorithm manage to put the ads up in your butt, Obe? I don't think AI was that realistic yet. What do you have to buy to get the yak? A medium drink, I believe, Jose. I think you have to get a medium drink. They also they also have a deal, Jose, that if they get a win, you can get some kind of a 2-item plate at Panda Express. I like watching the ads, says Sheila. Granger is like aren't they like an apparel company? All right, Teoscar Hernandez in an 0-2 hole. 0-2 hole here. Fouled off. Don't eat the cat. Hey, have you guys been watching this thing on those of you that do the TikTok? Have you been watching this guy that was sailing from Portland to Hawaii? Have you been watching it? This guy blew up, quit his job. Uh-oh, Teoscar, right field, off the base of the wall. Teoscar wants two, and he's going to get gunned down. Dumb. Dumb. Something's up with Teoscar, y'all. Something is up. Like he's still not feeling well from the IL stint or something. But everything he does is half-assed. Everything he's been doing is half-assed or like he's not there. Maybe he's got a family member that's sick or something, but he is not there. Max Muncy popped it up. GD it, he says. Center fielder makes the catch. 1-2-3 in the fifth for the Dodgers. Something is up with Teoscar. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, he leaves his job for like the tire company, right? And then he gets in a sailboat and sails to Hawaii all by himself with his cat. And along the way, every day he posts videos to the internet. He explodes on the internet. He's got over 1 million followers now on Instagram. His boat arrived in Honolulu, I believe it is, yesterday. And now my TikTok is filled with people that are out in the ocean sailing around the world. There's some channels that have popped up where it's like a guy saying that he's sailing around the world, but really he's in a shed in his backyard. And he's mimicking the guy that is really sailing around the world from his shed, and it's hilarious. He's like day 10 sailing from Portland to Hawaii. This dude lives in Omaha, Nebraska. And it's obvious he's in a shed in his backyard. There were people like dropping supplies to him along the way. Random helicopters and planes would show up and drop supplies to him, giving him snacks because he said he was running out of snacks. That's the guy in the shed how the waves are on his trip. Oh, he goes all into it, bro. One of his lines was the dude is like, and I haven't eaten my cat. The guy in the shed almost every day says, I just ate my cat. I strikeout number 8 for May. He should have ate the damn cat. Yeah, I'm a Taurus. Taurus. So another thing yesterday, y'all, last night, I'm on TikTok, usually on the dumper, and I see a guy pop up on a video, and I know him from here on YouTube. He had a channel a couple years ago. His channel's still up. Um, he's going viral on TikTok because he challenged all liberal thinkers in the world to a fight. He challenged every liberal to a fight, and he's got like 3 MMA fighters that have said, "Okay, let's get busy." Grounder, throw to first. They get him. They get Quan for the first out, second out. So every liberal TikToker now is challenging this guy to a fight. And I mean, I talked to this guy on the regular a couple years ago. Just used to talk to him all the time. Next pitch, outside ball. I was like, holy shit, that's so and so. Fouled straight back. All right, Yamamoto and Otani over there having a discussion. I'm a Jedi, says, oh. Ooh, strike 3. There we go. Number 9 up for May, right? Okay, I just hit skip frames again, y'all. I don't know why it's doing that again. How come people are putting up I'm a ninja? Is that a zodiac sign now? What's your sign, fool? Ninja. Nine Ks, 2 walks for May, says Alfredo. William Townsend in the house, according to science. I bet your dad was nice, lovable, stubborn, plus hardworking. My birthday falls under Libra, 19 years out of 20, but the year I was born, I was actually a Virgo by about an hour and a half because I was born at 1:35 a.m. Wow, complicated. Complicated, y'all. Are we coming up to bat? Pajes Conforto rushing. Serial killers are more likely to be Gemini or Sagittarius, says William Townsend. Uh-oh. Who in here is a Gemini and a Sagittarius? Bit wants to know if the ninjas are also mutant turtles. General Thor, I'm watching you. Hey, buddy. Thor, what you doing, buddy? All right, so 90 pitches. His day's done. 5 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 9 Ks, 1 base on balls. Hunter Gaddis is the new pitcher for the Guardians. My sign is contents under pressure, says William. Inside ball. Hey, what's up, Sarah? I knocked out 3 bowls of cornflakes this morning. Does that make me a serial killer? That explains why Obe is quick-witted. He's a Gemini. Elishiva, what sign means that you're a total stud? Which sign means that you're a total stud? Taurus for sure. This ball hit to the first baseman with the funny shorts, the throw to the pitcher, and they got him, but barely. They got him, but barely. Yeah, pretty sure if you're a Taurus, that means you're a total stud. Foul straight back means you're a total stud and get Home Depot commercials. The Dodgers sign equals total studs, says Elishiva. Down low ball. All right, well, Conforto is up, y'all. Conforto is up. Elishiva has certified him as a total stud. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Was Ted Bundy a Gemini or Sagittarius? How about Jeffrey Dahmer? What was he? What was Dahmer? Inside ball. All right, that pitch misses. All right, Guardians got some youngster up in the pen. Conforto, center field, back to the wall, and it's gone. I called it. Conforto goes yard. 5-3 Dodgers. 5-3 Dodgers. Anybody can call the Ohtani ones, y'all. Call the Conforto one. Call the Conforto one like I did. 429 feet. This is my other called shot tonight. I picked two this today. Conforto and Rushing were my two called shots. And bobblehead Dia de los Doyers. She is shook, ladies and gentlemen. She is shook. She didn't get shook for the Otani one. Thornelius. Swing and a miss by Rushing, and he strikes out. Fordo needed that one. What was that? Serial killers are a thing of the past. So many are getting caught on the first killing with all the cameras and cell phone pings. Oh, one to Tommy. No, this is the new Guardian pitcher. Who is that bobblehead? It's a Dia de los Dodgers bobblehead. Probably the most unique one I have, y'all. You got to give her a name. Maria. And Maria is shook. You need help, Alfredo. Check in. Check in, Alfredo, with a counselor immediately. Gacy was a Pisces, says William Townsend. You could be a stud if you were born April 31st, says Jose. I'm close, Jose. I'm right around there with you. All right, Tommy strikes out so winging, but Conforto hits a bomb, his third, and the Dodgers lead it 5-3. November 1st or 2nd is the Day of the Dead in Mexico. Yeah, I knew it was later in the year. I'm really kind of limited on what we can use, y'all, because most of these guys are gone. Machado's gone. Gonzalez is gone. Bueller's gone. Muncy sucks. Both Outman and Vargas are gone. Who else we got up there that's MIA? Boom, boom, boom. Arriba, arriba, órale. Boom, 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 boom. You watch your mouth about Max the Flash Muncy, Valhalla. Someone got really angry last night at the stream where I was talking about Reggie Jackson and Mookie Betts. And they let me have it in the comments after the stream. What's up, baby? I want whatever you want to make. I think mac and cheese would be a nice add. With Are we having Mexican meatloaf? Yeah. All right, Chopper third, fielded by Max to throw across. They get him. Ramirez is out. Can you tell me why I get these ads for dating Slavic or Asian? I'm married and my wife is from the Philippines. I've never looked for a date site ever, says Bruce. I don't have a clue, Bruce. I don't have a clue, bro. Mail order bride scam? I still get those texts, y'all. I still get those texts that say, "Hi, how are you doing?" But they don't send pictures no more, y'all. They don't ever send their pictures anymore. This ball hit up in the air, center field. Teoscar makes the catch. How's Cornelius? No. Lots of Granger ads. Says Shiva. Well, Matt, Obe just typing Granger in the chat probably didn't help him any there. Fouled back by Santana, and he let his bat go. What inning are we in? It's the bottom of the sixth. Yeah, Conforto got a home run. Well, now you have Obe. Teoscar makes the catch again. All right, so that was Dreyer that was in there pitching that inning. Now you have Obe. I just got a direct from the boss to go feed the dogs. All right, Mike. Like the 3D, at least if you can't watch the game, you can watch it right here, says Bruce. It's been cool having you here, Bruce. I noticed you showed up, about 3 weeks ago? You've been commenting quite a bit, so I appreciate you. Appreciate you. We need a new subscriber ASAP, y'all. We need a new subscriber ASAP. 22,666. We need a new sub. Shout at the devil. Yep. I got to get on the audio side, y'all. I got to run the concurrent streams. I just got to do it. I just got to do it, y'all. this WBC, the show, he's doing multiple games now, every game that's going on, playing the audio from every one of them. Yep. I got to get in there. Swing and a miss by Ohtani. 1 ball, 2 strikes. My God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 concurrent streams. Go shut his ass down. Ohtani strikes out swinging. Bob Phipps just dropped 5. I didn't get an alert either. I didn't get an alert. Thank you, Bobby. Funky Fresh Beauty gets one of them. Joe Frisco gets another. Real Deal Prime. Corey Freet gets one. Great Gravster gets one. Man, thank you so much, Bobby. Thank you so much, dude. Mookie Betts coming up, y'all, with 1 out. What's up, Sammy Boy Smith? Right center field, caught. Mookie under another one, oh. Just got under another one. Yeah, I was looking at other screens, y'all, when Bobby was in and dropped it. I appreciate it, Bob. Appreciate it. I don't even know how you do that, y'all. I don't even know how you'd have 10 going at once. That shit's crazy. It's hard enough doing 2. I don't know how you do 10. Are you in the Philippines as well, Bruce? Bruce Davis, do you live in the Philippines as well? Freddie double predicted. 1-2. Freddie fouls it off. Max Coverage TV in the house. What's up, Max? Maxie Max to the max. Max your mama. Max, another late night for chat. Max Coverage got another late night. Yankees still in Anaheim. And they ain't at Disneyland. Freddie pops it straight up and back behind the plate. Naylor, I hardly even know her, makes the catch. And that's it for the Dodgers in the top of the 7th. Well, I didn't do it, Elishiva. I was busy. I was busy doing Valhalla things. Max is gorging on some angel wings. That's a late night for him, y'all. Maxie hails from the great state of Florida. And so he be staying up late. 5 hours of sleep. I do, but I'm back in Portland. I had to come back to help my dad. I'll be going back in September. Gotcha, Bruce. Gotcha, man. I didn't know you lived over there. Sports Lounge might be watching, says FRDDIT. He's a clown. No talent bum. Rip City, says Sammy Boy Smith. I mean, even the lounge don't do 10 of them in a row at the same time. Probably only because there's usually not that many games going at once. But that WBC, he's going to try to. I think he's headed for to do both English and Spanish every game. I think that's what he's about to try to do. Huge part of me, y'all, huge part of me wishes they'd come and take the audio. I wish they'd come and just shut that shit down and make these fools come out from under their mother's basement and get their asses on camera and do some play by play, which is how this shit started on YouTube. I mean, I dabbled in it obviously to try to compete, but yeah, they're just bums, y'all. I don't need y'all to report them. I'm not telling you to report any of them. I'm just saying I hope that the leagues come down on them and tell them you're not using this audio no more. NBA did to me. NBA told me you can't play telecast audio. You can't play telecast audio. And I don't really want you guys typing that stuff either. I mean, any of that, but I mean, he's gaming the system and he's getting away with it, so he don't give a shit. He's making money. I don't hate on him for that, y'all. I just hate that it's no talent. There's no talent to it whatsoever, y'all. He's an antenna. He's a literal antenna. He just goes stand out in his yard with his arms up in the air. They're paying him handsomely, though. I'll guarantee that. NBA gave me the strike that I'm currently on, Max. I screwed up one night and I wasn't paying attention. And I personally don't believe they can copyright the radio broadcast because it's over the air. I think that's impossible, but I think that the TV telecast audio can be copyrighted. And that night, for some reason, I just turned on the mic by the TV, and TNT contacted me and issued the strike to the channel. The Kings contacted me as well, Max. The LA Kings sent an email that looked very legal, a cease and desist email. And they said you couldn't even describe the game, much less play the audio. No descriptions or representations of the game. Yeah, the Kings literally sent a cease and desist from a lawyer's office. I checked it. It was real. It was legit. It was in legal format. I know that because that's what my wife does. And yeah, TNT won't even be doing hoops next year, says oh. The Kings one was the most official. I was contacted too by a company called Learfield. They contacted CeeLo as well, and I think probably the Lounge as well, and told them not to use the audio from the SEC schools. They have like 150 schools they own the media rights to. And Learfield was heavy, but they never sent a legal looking document. It was just an email that said, hey, I'm with Learfield and you need to stop using our shit. But my strike on the channel is up on, 9 days, and I'll be back to 0. All right, so Kasparius in now for the Dodgers. We need him to hold here. We need him to hold it here. I like Kasparius. We got a 2-run lead. Down low, ball. Yeah, he got his 20th today, Learmy. He got his 20th. Fouled off by Wilson. I like him too, Bruce. I really like him too. I think he should be one of our starters right now, to be honest with you. I think he should be one of the starters we're rolling out every week. I feel better about him going out than Kershaw, to be honest. Now watch him give up a yank. Swing and a miss. So this is Arias at the plate here with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there, you just got struck out by Kasparius. I don't think my audio's working or nothing, y'all. I don't know what's going on today. I didn't hear the alert for Bob's gifted memberships. I didn't hear shit. PTI did a show. I thought PTI was done. He's catching, rushing shaved off his stash. Yeah. I thought it'd make him hit a home run, but it didn't so far. Cleveland got all kinds of folks up. Cleveland kind of a unique deal there. You got the bullpen kind of sandwiched in between the fans. Down low ball. Around the horn is done. PTI is still on. Thank goodness, his summer robe. What's up, Jacob? 1-2, swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there, you got struck out by the age of Kasparius. That's 3 away, y'all. We're through 7. Headed to the 8th. Dodgers coming up to bat. All right, I got to use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm back, y'all. Let all the streamers know. Tommy Edman bobblehead Monday, June 2nd against the Mets. I see brand new movies on YouTube all the time. Theater rips mainly. That's where they just record while they're sitting in the theater, Sammy? Uh-oh, Teoscar, left field, base hit. There we go, Teoscar. There we go, baby. First pitch, by the way, y'all. First pitch. Wilbon's an MVP, says Summer Oak. Interesting. Called strike outside edge. All talk shows of the game now and again. They talk about LeBron a lot too. PTI is pardon the interruption. Oh shit. Max fouled this off his leg again, and he's like, God dang it. Wilbon hates the LeBron and Cowboy talk, says Summer Oak. Down low ball. LeBron and the Dallas Cowgirls, that's ESPN, says Rubio. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Muncy. Oh, diving stab by the shortstop, and Muncy's safe, y'all, because Muncy is too damn fast. Muncy is a speed demon tonight, y'all. Legs out a single. Yeah. So is Conforto coming up now? Or Pahez? Pahez called strike to start him off. I'm done with it too, Sammy boy. I really am, bro. Inside to Pajes to even it up. 1-1. 1-1. Max the Flash Muncy. Muncy better than Eli Delacruz, Sammy Boy Smith. Let's go. Down low, called strike to Pajes. That wasn't even close, and Pajes is like, come on, bruh. That was down. You know, out of all the guys on the Dodgers, the one I would be most afraid to piss off would be Pajes. Because I know Pajes knows some guys. I know he does. I have no doubt in my mind that Pajes knows some guys. Outside. Fouled off by Pajes. Rubio knows what I'm talking about. Armando probably knows what I'm talking about. Look at Muncy, y'all. Look how he's on the bases. Pajes, base hit, center field. Oh, and he lets the ball get by him. So Teoscar woed up at third initially, but that outfielder just ran right by. Martinez runs right by the baseball, leaves it sitting in the center field grass, and the Dodgers now lead it 6-3. 6-3. And that'll bring up Conforto, y'all. Who had Conforto hitting 2 home runs on their bingo card today, chat? All right, starts Conforto off with a ball. What were the odds if Conforto hits a home run here? That would be nuts. I'm trying to get the scoring for that last play. There we go. They're showing the replay of the home run. Pajes part of the cartels. I know a few guys too, says Rubio. All right, Conforto draws a walk, and the bases are loaded with no outs here in the top of the 8th. The Dodgers looking to make up for their earlier misery with the bases loaded. I feel more Conforto with Michael compared to the start of the game, says Alfredo. Max 5.0 Muncie. I am the guy, says Rubio. All right, rushing, y'all. He was my called shot along with Conforto today. I predicted before the stream started rushing Conforto. Rushing is 1 for 3 today with an RBI single, but he does not have my called shot. Outside ball. Bounce foul. In the majors, negative, Sammy. Negative. He doesn't have a home run yet. So 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, bases full of Dodgers. Top of the 8th, Dodgers 6, Guardians 3. Foul back. I don't feel like rushing is watching the ball hit his bat. The most talked about sports personality over the last 20 years is LeBron. The show began when LeBron was in high school. Can't think of a better answer. Not even close. What's up, Robbie? Rushing just chases, just swinging it air. Strikes out. Uh-oh. I'm a little worried about him, y'all. I'm a little worried about Dalton. Does he need to have everyday playing time still to be effective? He was crushing before he came up from OKC. That brings up Tommy with 1 out. Broken bat. Double play. Damn it. We did it again. We did it again. I don't know. What happened? Where did it go? Oh, Tommy line drive second base, and whoever was on second was too far off the bag. And Theo is breaking shit in his house. Theo is breaking items in his home right now. Yeah, I agree. Oh, I mean, it would be either between him and Brady, right? Maybe throw in a little bit of Mahomes, but nobody that long. Nobody like a 20-year run. One of the most sought after athletes coming out of high school, and then the career that he has. Um, Yep, yep, yep. The lobsters are back. So left on basers. Because of LeBron, I can't watch. I don't watch Laker games. Says Elashiva. No, Kobe better than LeBron. Well, he was more popular for me, Rubio, no doubt. But, all right, Casparius. All right, so Conforto gets pulled. I can't remember who they said went out to left. Probably Kike Hernandez, my guess. All right, the 0-2 from Casparius. Fly ball, right field. Teoscar makes the catch. One away. I can feel it, chat, when you guys start thinking about that one thing. I can feel it. Now let me see if I can beat you to it. Let me see if I can beat you to it, y'all. You see what I'm doing over there? Outside to Quan. Betting is closed, y'all. Betting is closed. Yep, Kike in for Conforto. Popped up, left side. What's up with the NHL? I don't know. I haven't watched anything since the Kings got eliminated. Actually, since I got those emails. Oh, they hit into a double play again, Sammy. They hit into a double play again. There was a bet on Cleveland, I thought. Well, Theo did. So there ain't no money in the kitty either, y'all, because Theo was the only bet for the Guardians, and he only bet 500. But I beat you again, Elastiva. I'll beat you, girl. I could hear you. I could hear your gears turning, Elastiva, trying to scam the system. Two-way, got him with a strikeout, baby. There was about 12 of you in the early part of this stream tonight that got 50,000 points, though. About 12 of you, the early arrivals, cashed in 50. Outside ball. So tomorrow's the early game, right? Here we go. Schedule. Yeah, tomorrow is a 10:10 start, 10:10 a.m. What's up, QC? What is up, QC? How you doing, dude? This ball hit. Mookie. Throw across. They get him. Asparagus, y'all. He should be a starter with as bad as our starting rotation is. He should be a starter. Oh, I did bet in the third inning. Did you really? Well, we ain't getting nothing, LSU, but we ain't getting nothing. Theo just bet 500. So the 10:10 start tomorrow, then the Dodgers are off on Thursday night. And I think that'll put us to the end of the month or real close to it anyway. Yep, tomorrow, then off. Oh no, then we got Friday and Saturday to close out the month against the Yankees, y'all. Against the Yankees at Dodger Stadium. Just moving the rocks on that home plate, huh, COO? Was he watching it? Thor was enthralled with the umpire wiping the plate off. I think he thought it was food. Go get that skunk, COO. He goes in with the cameraman. Oh man, too funny. Yeah, the Mets are after the Yankees. Yep, the early birds got the worm. That was redundant, says Summer O. What you talking about? All right, Nick in right is the new pitcher for the Guardians. Guy had cancer as a little kid, beat it, and makes it to the major leagues. Dodgers Yankees Sunday Night Baseball, says Bruce Davis. I think game one on Friday is another Apple game for the Yankees Dodgers. I hate to say it, y'all. I hate to say it, but the COO and I have grown quite fond of Apple. We watched a number of shows on there. Up high ball. 2-1 here to Otani. 2-1. Inside ball. Apple TV, Fox, then ESPN, says Max. I wish there was some way, Max, that we could both stream that game on each other's channel. All right. Otani, free base, y'all. I don't know, Max, if you've ever watched Grossi and Perna in the mornings, but there's a way to do it where both channels get the views and both channels get their own chat. But Grossi and Perna do it. That would be cool for the Yankee series, but I know you got to work, so it'd be tough to set that up in time. I mean, I know without a doubt I could bring in your video. quite easily. Actually, I'm sure that's what they do. They just use that collab cam and just run their stream. But it would cost you your phone during the entire stream. I agree. Oh, I agree. They use StreamYard. Mookie, left field, off the base. Otani into third, and the Dodgers have runners on the corners with no outs here in the top of the ninth, looking for a little Geico, State Farm, USAA Insurance. I understand. Is it just a few? That's true. November is not far away, huh, Bruce? Have you messed with? I don't think you use Streamlabs anymore, do you, Max? Streamlabs has that collab cam. We could bring our video in pretty easily just for reaction type shit, but the audio would be the mess. The audio is where it would be take some practice. I get Apple TV free with my T-Mobile deal, says Michael Lowe. I'm steadily talking to Max, and he's probably gone because it's almost time for him to start streaming. Free is good, says Obe. Outside to Freddie. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Runners on the corners. Freddie, a swing and a miss. Ouch, fouled off the catcher's face. All right, we did get that subscriber you need. We got off the 666s on the subscriber number. Freddie is kind of a due for a bombage. Fouled off left side. Unless it's too good to be true. Facts. Freddie just keeps fouling him off like a clock, like a machine. All right, Garcia is up in the Dodger bullpen. The righty, Luis Garcia, up in the Dodger bullpen. 2-2. Freddie fouled it off this time on the right side. Freddie 1 for 4 today. That average at 358. OPS 1.051. Otani like numbers. This ball hit. A little nubber to second base. One away. One away. Circle K has the best tortoise, is Nufo. Where's who? My wife refers to me as cheap bastard, says Cubeware. Outside ball. No. Garcia is up in the bullpen, Sammy. It's Teoscar that's up at the plate. Teoscar, 2 for 4. 2 for 4 with 2 singles. He could be 3 for 4 if he didn't try to get to second. Fouled it back. Teoscar's salivating because you know the AT&T girl jumped over to OnlyFans. No, I don't believe that. Fouled off. All right, we got over 3,000 views, y'all. Over 100 likes. We got 170 in the box as the Dodgers try to win game 2 of 3 in Cleveland. Move their record to 500 on this road trip. Maintain their position best record in the National League West. And try to keep up with the Joneses atop MLB for total wins. Teoscar fouls it back. A commercial for snow. They're trying to sell you snow? Teo is twisting his back when he swings, says Michael Franco. Two. Swing and a miss. Teoscar strikes out, smacks the top of his bat. Says there was RBIs out there for me to eat, and I didn't get them. And that's going to bring up Max Muncy, a.k.a. The Flash. The Flash coming to the plate for the Dodgers with 2 outs, runners on the corners. Dodgers have left a number of runners on base today. It's a lobster special in Cleveland. They got the lobsters in the river. They're polluted. Inside the Max. One zero with 2 outs. Around the corners. Up high, he calls it a strike. It was not a strike. You see it in 3D land there, y'all. One. Maxie. Right field. Max Muncy goes yard. Let's go. What a game for Muncy, chat. What a game. 4th home run of the year. All right, Garcia now is up, y'all, and he is throwing. He is throwing. My screen won't change, chat. I thought I was on camera too. What the hell is going on? And bobblehead Maria is shook. She is shook, ladies and gentlemen. Max goes yard to make it 9-3. Dodgers. I named her Maria. I should have named her Rosa. Huh? Okay, we're going to change Maria's name to Rosa. Bobblehead Rosa is shook, ladies and gentlemen. She is shook. I changed her name to Rosa. Rosa. Up high ball. Who had Conforto and Muncie going yard? I had Conforto going yard. I also had Rushing going yard, though. What did Bobby say? Eva was smacking on D-Mac today. Was she? That's not shocking. Paez, left field. Center fielder makes the catch. But the Dodgers add on a whole bunch of insurance and now lead this game 9-3. 9-3, and the 3D is way confused. The 3D is way confused, chat. Let's go to the main for the rest of this bad boy. We'll just go to the main for the rest of this bad boy. What you say, chat? What you say? I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Betting closed and paid out. Nobody got nothing hardly. Bringing up all my screens. We bringing up the screens, y'all. The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain. Bring in the closer. I want this parlay, says Hammer. Hammer time. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. All right, I ain't going to be BSing getting out of here today, y'all. I ain't going to be BSing. Not, oops, I missed it. I missed it. Luis Garcia, y'all. You was back in Max and I believe doubling down on 4 says Bobby Phipps. Go Super Bums, says Catalano. Oh, Bob Phipps. All right, Ramirez to lead it off for the Guardians here in the bottom of the ninth. Can we hold this 6-run lead? Unless he needed, hope he keeps it up. Bobblehead Chula. I called her Rosa. I'm going to call her Rosa Armando because that's the lady I always tease the COO that I'm cheating on her with. When she'll call from work and she'll be like, "Is Rosa over there?" I'm like, "No, she's not here." Ground ball, Freddie. Oh, hell, we got a collision, mini collision. Garcia dropped the ball, and Hammer is breaking things in his living room. Garcia shaking his pitching hand. Freddie not impressed. He just kind of reached that hand out for some reason. Oh, he was bobbling it. He didn't catch the ball. All right, Rushing is having a chat with him out there, telling him you're good. No trainer. So Hershiser's saying, I never blame Freddie for nothing. Down low, called strike here. Swing and a miss by Manzardo. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs, runner on first, bottom of the 9th. Dodgers defending 6. Popped up, rushing, tosses the mask, makes the grab. You can tell Rushing wants to be here on this big stage, y'all. He wants to be here, even though he's been struggling since being called up. And he's probably very, very used to playing every day. But the Dodgers got a pretty good catcher already, y'all, that plays most every day. Or every day they need something. Swing and a miss by this guy with the fancy pants. Don't those look ridiculous? Check swing, foul ball, 0-2. Matt DeRacer in the house. Muncy was the best thing we had other than Kershaw against the Giants. This ball hit, going to be a base hit, center field. And the Guardians got what are you defending here, Hammer, for your parlay? Hammer, what kills your parlay, bro? I might have to light a candle for you. Will Wilson at the plate with runners on first and second and 1 out. Swing and a miss. Start him off. The only one I've ever seen. Santana's pass. Swing and a miss. My man tried to hit it out of here. I just need a Dodgers win. I have 6 different teams' money line. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Down low in the dirt, steps away from rushing, and the runners advance to second and third. John says, damn closers, close it. Bone connected to the runner's advance bone. The runner's advance bone connected to the you better get a strikeout bone. 1-2. Backhanded by rushing. I say this last 6 years, the best mound trash talking guy we trusted, Muncy. Muncy's our bull. Our bulldog, says Bobby. Luis Garcia, not great in my humble opinion, says LSU. All right, swing and a miss. Strike 2, y'all. So they are down to their last out. That is correct. This is mop-up duty. This is an inning eater. His job is to eat up innings and base hitters. He likely will not be on this roster come postseason time, but man, how many? He has to be the workhorse of that bullpen. Called strike 1. This guy looks like Chris Brown. The rapper guy. I believe I can run it, run it. Next pitch. This ball hit, hard hit, left field. Off the wall, gets past Hernandez. And 2 runners score. 9-5. Dodgers. So that insurance is pretty important, yo. Guy's tall. Bouncer to Freddie. The toss to Luis Garcia. Dodgers win. Dodgers win. Dodgers. They win and takes a series. We'll be looking for that sweep tomorrow, y'all. I don't hear the music, by the way. I don't hear the music at all in my headphones. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you hear it either. Mike Marshall was the best inning eater we ever had. Anywho. All right, so the Dodgers win it. 9-5 is your final. Tomorrow's game, a 10-10 start in the morning. I hope to see you here. I'll be streaming it. And then we're off on Thursday, as I mentioned before, a 3-game set against the New York Yankees, a rematch of last year's Fall Classic. Music is playing. Hammer drops $1. $1. Make you holla. Hammer. Hammer time. Have a good evening, folks. This is Bruce Davis. Good night, Bruce. Okay, guys, up at EM. All right, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. My dinner's ready. Good night, Gracie. Thank you to the subscribers, the members, the moderators, the streamers, the dogs, the COOs, the general. Time to eat my cake, his birthday cake. Pig was released from the Korean Baseball Organization. Pig? I figured it out. Santana forgot to put his pants on. He's in sliding pants. I think tomorrow's game is PM. Nope, 10:10 a.m. Franco, 10:10 a.m. Arizona time. 10:10 a.m. Arizona time. That's Mountain. 1 o'clock Eastern. So I guess you're right in a way. 1 o'clock Eastern. Because you're out there East Coast ways, right? So it's PM your way, Mike. Yeah, betting has already been paid out. There was no money in there really because Theo was the only bet on. I know you meant Pui. Funny, the first and last Cy Young relief pitchers to win the Cy Young, Dodgers. Good night, Leticia. Good night, girl. I don't hear that music that's playing. I'm not sure why. Oh, there it is. There it is. Beating a good team on the road speaks volumes. Let's keep it up. Going Dodger Blue, says Armando Castillo Lomelli from Tijuana, Mexico. I'm out, y'all. Peace. Where's my Lambo? And my Mexican meatloaf. And my mac and cheese. It's my Lambo. I would like a sody poppy. From that glass. You can use that ice, though. Ken. Good night, everybody. Thanks, Bobby.